Hey guys, Christine here, and I'm one soul dedicated to uplifting others. I hope that these messages provide you some guidance, some clarity, and really help you navigate your path and make some mindful decisions. Today I want to do something a little different. I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread, and we're going to really see what's going on with your energy. I want to remind you that if you're interested in receiving a free 1-hour session, that I do a drawing on the 15th of every month. The next drawing will be November 15th. The way to apply for that is to go to my, in the information box below, you'll see sign up for your chance for a free reading. Click that link, put your email address in, and you are entered. Also, I am open for personal readings if you are interested in that. And then also I am currently giving away free 30-minute coaching sessions where we can go over some techniques on how to bring more joy in life, how to really, enhance your relationships, how to build that better relationship with yourself and really start to manifest a life you desire and work with your energy in a way that is maintainable for you and really comfortable for you instead of, and really being able to find your own answers within yourself instead of looking for answers externally. So if you're interested in that, check out that link and check out my bio on my website. You can sign up there. Otherwise, let's get this reading started. So today I've really been being drawn to the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. This has really been these cards have really been drawn to me lately. I don't have all the information really down on the cards yet, but something is saying, start here, and then we're going to go into the Oracle. Then we're going to go into the Celtic cross spread. So we're going to just draw three. Oh, okay. We're not going to draw. They're going to come right out. All right. So we got the Shakia, Sacred Self, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, and dance with the sacred rhythm of life. We got Odin, psychic insight, your third eye is open, see the truth for what it is, and follow your intuition, right? And we got Lady Portia, which is divine order. Do what feels right. An important lesson is unfolding. So sometimes when I see these cards, right? When I see these cards, what this tells me is we're going to talk about one card at a time. So we're going to talk about the Shakia, unleash your spirit and express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of the universe. When I see this card is about understanding that she is more than a being, right? She is more than that. She has the ability to know herself, that she understands. She has the ability to know others. She has the ability to teach. She has a powerful voice, right? That is able to move the world, right? There's so much more to her than just what meets the eye, right? She is a reminder that the universe is loving. There's nothing you could do, would do, or will do that makes you unworthy of the love and guidance of the universe, right? She shares her gift with the world just as you do, and is really here to unite people. Unite them with themselves, unite them with others, and really allow them to see the beauty that's already within inside of them, right? So this is about really don't hold yourself back. This is about allowing yourself to celebrate who you are, allowing yourself to really take up place in this world, right? And just being who you are, just in learning to enjoy the life that you have, learning to love yourself allows you to really learn to love others, right? And then you have Odin here, psychic insight, right? And as you see, your third eye is open and you see the truth for what it is. When I see this card, this is really about you working on your third eye. If you haven't been working on your third eye, there's meditations throughout YouTube that are great that you can really work on with that. But this is really telling me that you may not give yourself enough credit for what you know, right? This is about allowing yourself to really look beyond the physical and allow yourself to feel, right, what's going on. Allowing yourself to feel in the world. Allowing yourself to trust and follow your intuition. Allow yourself to really focus on the best possible outcome in all situations in your life. This is not just romance. This is not just love. This is not just spiritual. This is not just career, in all aspects of your life. And then when you focus on that, you are going to attract that in more. That there are going to be signs and there are going to be symbols and there's going to be synchronicities that are going to tell you that you're on the right path, right? That you're on the right path. Pay attention to, really pay attention to the birds that you might be seeing, right? Because Odin does have a way of showing the birds or sending birds your way that kind of show you that you're on the right path. And this is really about just allowing yourself, right? Allowing yourself to be in that flow. That there are signs and symbols and omens, and there are things that are going to lead you on your path. And that's how you really know that you're in the flow. But you have to really build that relationship and see what is right for you and what is being shown. If you could see here, he's got runes behind him. So this could be a sign that maybe you want to start working with some runes, right? You might want to start working with some runes. Or you might even want to start diving deeper into your spiritual path. So then you also have Lady Portia. Whoop, whoop. Right, so we also have Lady Portia, and that is divine order. Divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Right, so when I see Lady Portia, this is about, there's no right or wrong way for you to do things, right? Especially when it comes to your life, especially comes when your spirituality. This is about you really just doing what feels right to you, right? It's also about working together, right? And working with others and honoring everyone involved in a situation, right? Rather than just maybe pointing out the bad in people, right? She is the Lord of Karma, right? She regulates cause and effect. She helps us, really see the impact that we have on others, right? She allows us to, she really oversees any kind of legal situation. So if you're in a legal situation, this is her really coming forward and saying, hey, you got to do what's right for you, right? You have to do what's right for you, for your soul growth. And you have to do it in a way that honors yourself, but also honors others too, right? Make sure you're acting from your heart, right? Make sure you act from your heart. Put your pride aside, so that way you're coming from a place of love, not a place of pride or not a place of revenge or a place of hurt, right? That sometimes you have made choices that were not for your highest good, and sometimes you have made choices that were for your highest good, right? When you've made choices that were not for your highest good, it's okay to admit that you maybe made some bad choices that weren't exactly in alignment. But through your honesty of it, you're really releasing yourself from any judgment. You're giving yourself that freedom. You are releasing yourself from fear, right? So really, if you're finding yourself right now that you might just need to take time with yourself, right? And don't hold on to the fear of it. Sometimes when we feel powerless in situations, especially when it comes to relationships or how things have been done in a relationship, and this could be if you're going through a marriage or a separation or a divorce, that you have to remember that when you own your own actions and your own faults and your own, the darker side of yourself or things that you may have done wrong, then you take your power back and forgive yourself for it. Forgive yourself for it, because sometimes we make decisions not knowing the unconscious reasons why we're making them, right? And you can really learn from them and then understand them, and then moving forward, you don't have to make those same decisions again. You have knowledge now, so you're able to move away from it. So don't really beat yourself up about it. Just allow yourself to kind of, be fair when it comes to this situation. Really allow yourself to take a step back and be like, okay, what's right for everybody involved? All right, so now I want to go into that Celtic cross. That was a lot. Whew, that was a lot. Let's go into the Celtic cross. All right, I'm going to lay the cards out, and then we're going to go from there. I feel like they're telling me that I need to turn that back around. Okay. All right, so we're going to go through each of this. Where's my little thing, my Jane? All right. I'm going to show you all the cards as we're going. So the heart of the matter is you are experiencing a heartbreak, a loss. This could be a third-party situation. But what I really see, this is like grieving a loss. You're grieving a loss. You're grieving something that is being removed from your life. You're really in a place of feeling a little lonely. You're in a place of maybe feeling a little betrayed, a little heartbroken. But this experience right now, find gratitude for it. It had to happen, because what's crossing you is you're really being asked to learn your confidence, like stand in your power, to be in a place of self-assuring yourself, right? To find a place of being that confident, sparky, creative, inspiring force. Like this heartbreak brings inspiration to you. It's here to inspire you to become that version that's attractive to yourself and others, and to attract other people in and help others learn to do the same. So that's what you're kind of being called and asked to do. So the crown of the matter is right now, you're supposed to be going inward for the answers. You're supposed to be going inward for the answers. You're really becoming that sage, that leader, realizing that all answers come from within, that you really know all the answers that you do. You're really doing some soul searching. You're really meant to be alone right now. Like the things that are being removed have been removed, so you can really be present with yourself, do some introspection, really learn to listen to your inner guidance, really do some soul searching about what is important for you, and then learn how to follow your light, your intuition. And then by doing so, you help others do the same. Through this heartbreak, where you learned to bring inspiration to others just by going through it and coming out on top, you then become that wise old sage for others to lead and guide them through their trials, tribulations, and see that, through loss sometimes can be some of the greatest outcomes. So what you have at the underlining issue is the Emperor. So the Emperor is, it could be a couple things. You could be dealing with an Aries. You could be dealing someone of authority. You could be dealing, and it even could be your own personal energy of, needing some structure, and needing to take authority in your life, to step up in your own life, to go after what you want. But I do feel like this is really about, forgiving someone that you really put on a pedestal, and they didn't show up for you, and you kind of hold some resentment for them. And by doing so, you're holding yourself back, because remember, resentment creates blockages, right? So the underlining issue is you need to forgive that male figure in your life, or strong female figure, but I really feel like it's a male figure that you really thought was going to show up for you and really left you feeling abandoned, right? So that's the underlining issue. Really don't look for that, and learning to, not need their approval for moving forward, right? So if you're struggling with authority right now, and you're struggling with feeling like the need to control, or someone's trying to control you or to fit you in a box, this is like your sign, like, hey, through your introspection, through your, glow up, it's really okay to release that need of control, or that you of the need of being filled like you are controlled by others. So here in the future influences, you got the Eight of Wands, which is things starting to really take charge and move forward. Like, this is going to happen pretty quickly. This is fast moving energy. This is communication. This is taking quick action. This is like news coming your way. And I feel like this comes very quickly, and that you don't really expect it. You don't see it coming, right? You don't see it coming. Because what we have here in your past influences is that you are not feeling like things are happening for you, right? The Nine of Cups is like someone that is feeling like they're unsatisfied. They're not in a place of feeling very pleasure. Even though they're surrounded by beautiful, wonderful things, they're not really expressing the gratitude for where they're at. They're not really seeing things that going in their favor. They kind of like are feeling unfulfilled, right? And that's where you're coming from, feeling unfulfilled, right? Feeling unfulfilled. And that's because here you're focused on the things that are not working and that you are losing, right? Or that have been lost. But remember, even though things have been lost, there's two cups behind him, that this person that they're still not seeing. And these two cups are actually the key to having that forward movement, to having the ability to realize that not all is lost, that sometimes things, need to be cleared out and, kicked over a little bit, shook up a little bit in order for them to see what's really important. All right. So here in your home right now, you have the King of Cups in reverse. So when I see this, it's like unhappy, like a lot of emotion, like a lot of emotion everywhere, like emotionally unstable, that this is about, you feel like people are really not caring. They're being non-tolerant. They're not, like, everything is not very calm, right? There's not a lot of communication going on. There's not a lot of energetically loving exchange, like, and this could be the past. And I feel like this is where you were with the loss. Like, this is about you not really feeling emotionally fulfilled. But remember, the King of Cups is someone that is emotionally fulfilled no matter what's going on around them. They are in chaos, and they're able to, realize that they are in charge of their emotions. Their emotions are not in charge of them. But this is about maybe you're dealing with somebody, or you are in that spot where your emotions are overcoming you. Remember that sometimes the mind can play tricks on you, and things are not always as bad as they seem. So here in your hopes and fears, you really hope for a success. You hope for that happy celebration. You hope for freedom. You hope for the excitement. You hope for a union. You hope for a collaboration with someone else that you can build an empire with. This is possible. This is possible. You don't have to. Remember, this is possible. Like, love will come your way. Unions will come your way. Collaborations will come your way. And you will be able to celebrate things. But I feel like what this is really telling you is, like, you have to celebrate yourself first. You have to celebrate the wins first. You have to be excited about where you are right now and the things that you are doing right now. And like, this is definitely something that you have to look forward to. But right now you can't rush it. When I see the Seven of Pentacles, normally the Seven of Pentacles is about, reaping reward, right? But remember, but this is about being, like, you can't be patient, like, you're trying to be impatient. Remember, the Seven of Pentacles is something that is it takes time. You got to plant the seeds. You got to allow them to grow. It's not time to harvest it yet. It's not time to harvest it yet. Right now is still a time of planting the seeds. It's still a time of allowing things to grow on the surface, not to be not to be rushing it, right? Don't be impatient, right? Don't be impatient, because patience is going to be the key for you. As awful as that sounds, like, really find a way to embrace pause, embrace delays, right? embrace delays. In those delays is an opportunity for you really to find your strength, find what's important for you, right? And really release the expectation of how things are supposed to happen. I'll get some clarifiers here. All right, so we have the Six of Wands in reverse. And I feel like Six of Wands in reverse, we got the Death card and we got the High Priestess in reverse. So I feel like a misunderstanding leaves you feeling defeated, right? But what you don't see is that this defeatedness actually is part of it's actually part of a new beginning, right? This loss, this thing that you are not victorious in, this thing that does not work in your favor, actually brings a new beginning for you. Actually is part of a transformation. Like it's an end of a way of doing things, right? It's an ending or a loss that brings change, right? You just can't see it. You just lack some knowledge, and it's like you're misinterpreting. You're misinterpreting the signals, the signs, right? So I feel like what is being trying to show to you is like, yeah, you're experiencing loss and you are in the loss, and because you're in the loss, you're really in the emotion of it and you're really in the pain of it. But what you're really being asked to do is understand that this loss, as much as it's causing you pain, is really was going to happen regardless, because it was going to transform you. I feel like deep down you might really already know this, but you're not wanting to see it. You're not wanting to see it. You're misinterpreting it as like this loss is, you're getting so caught up in the emotion that you're not really seeing the loss as a beneficial thing. That the loss is actually very significant for you to move forward. Yeah, look, Chariot. Forward action. Like that loss propels you forward. That loss brings the action, like it's the action that's needed to bring success, determination, but you have this need to control or have an expectation of how things need to happen, and that need to control, that need to like have approval, or that need to do things your way or the highway, I feel, is, it causes you not to face things head on. So what you want to do is really face the change head on, allow it to happen, right? Allow it to happen. Allow yourself to really, allow yourself to bring your own stability. Allow yourself to show up in that, that enterprising, reliable, supporting, steady way for yourself. And by doing so, you realize that you really are able to be confident, like build your confidence, build your stability, really bring in the things that you want. But the key is really, I feel over all of this, is really change your perspective. Allow yourself to see loss as a loss, or the people coming out of your life, as a positive thing. I really feel like you are being protected by some of the things that are coming out of your life, but you're so caught up in the emotion of it, so caught up in the needing others to see you, that you're failing to see yourself for the confident individual that you are, and that's leaving you feeling very unfulfilled. So the advice I would give here is you got to search for that fulfillment inward first with yourself, the soul searching. Once you can do that, you're going to find things are going to move a lot smoother for you. But I feel like you're going to have to reprogram yourself every day. Like every day is a new day, a new opportunity to chase after what you want. You are on the right path. There's no wrong path. Remember, every path is the right path. It's just how you navigate through it and how you see it. Because ultimately, you create the reality that you live in with how you allow yourself to deal with some of the things that we deal with on a daily basis. So with that said, I want to go ahead and pull a few. Well, let's pull a yes or no. Not a few. Let's pull a yes or no. Take a deep breath. think of a question in your mind. Really hold on to it and focus on it, and let's see what comes through in what you need to know. So, if you believe, so if I can get it to stop. Okay, if you believe, I feel what this is telling you is, remember, the mind is very powerful. Wherever you put your belief into, that is what is going to really manifest into your life. So if you believe that something is bad, guess what? You're going to experience bad. If you believe that things are going to work out for you, then guess what? Things are going to work out for you. Wherever you put that energy, wherever you put your mindset, is what is going to show up for you. So right now, you're really just being asked to have some faith, right? But you have to believe that it can happen. Stay positive. Really pay attention to your visualization. Set aside any negativity, pessimism. You always want to look for a positive outcome for all. I really feel like law of attraction is something that if you don't know what that is, really start to do some research on it and learn how you can apply it into your life. And then remember that everyone deserves great things. That when you bring doubt in, that is a no. But the universe always says yes. The universe, there's not one thing that you cannot be, you cannot do, you cannot have. The universe says yes. It is your mind and your belief that says no. So believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, believe in the outcome can be positive for all parties involved. Really trust your intuition right now and continue to allow yourself to move forward. Know that no matter how bad things might be right now, these moments will pass. And really tell yourself, I believe that the outcome will be in the benefit of all parties involved. And I release myself from any self-limiting beliefs that keep me in a vibration of lack. Okay, so I hope this message finds you doing well. If it resonates with you, please like, subscribe, comment below. I would love to connect with you. Also, don't forget, if you're interested in entering for that free reading, click in the information box below. And also, I do have them 30-minute coaching sessions if you would like to connect with me in that way. I hope to hear from you soon and talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.